Over 1,000 Myanmar nationals have sneaked into Mizoram in the wake of a crackdown on pro-democracy protests triggered by military coup in the neighboring country in February, an official in the State Home Department said. Meanwhile, about 100 people who were sent back to Myanmar by Indian authorities have returned to Mizoram again. The Myanmar nationals, majority of them police personnel and firemen, have taken refuge in border districts and state capital Aizawl, according to a media report. A total of 1,042 Myanmar nationals have so far entered the state till Monday. With the center ordering the border with Myanmar sealed, many fleeing the army crackdown following the coup that deposed Aung San Suu Kyi are believed to be stuck between the two countries. The job of holding them back as per the center's instructions is almost impossible given the porous 510-kilometer-long border, Mizoram alone as per a media report. Unlike its border with Bangladesh, the state's border with Myanmar is completely unfenced. India's coronavirus tally went up to 1.21 crore today after 53,480 new cases were recorded in the last 24 hours, the data from Union Health Ministry showed. The number of active cases went up by 11,846 and currently stand at 5,52,566, the ministry's data showed. Reports added that the disease also killed 354 people yesterday, which pushed the death toll to 1,62,468. COVID-19 situation is turning from bad to worse in the country and is a huge cause for worry, especially for some states, the center said yesterday. Manipur's COVID-19 case tally reached 29,393 after two more infections were reported in the past 24 hours. The new cases were reported from Kangpokpi and Ukhrul districts, according to the Manipur government COVID-19 Command Control Room. It said the fatalities in the state have reached 374. The active cases stand at 67, while the recovered cases are 28,950. The recovery rate is reported to be 98.49%. Imphal Municipal Corporation Ward No. 6 Corporator T. Indrajit today distributed face masks and hand sanitizers to 4 local clubs. Indrajit on the occasion said that he has been helping people in Ward No. 6 since the start of COVID-19 pandemic. The 4 clubs were Naurempong Youth Organization, Achom Youth Club, Youth Library Club, and Uripo Khaidam Development Community. In order to prevent rash driving during Yaoshang celebration, Porompat Police today launched the drive against traffic violators. Imphal East Superintendent of Police Jogesh Chandra Haubijam led the drive. BJP candidate Ramakant Deri has found himself in a spot a day ahead of the Phase 2 Assam Assembly elections after a video shows him distributing money to some women, news portal Annie now reported. The sitting BJP MLA is contesting the Assam Assembly election from the Marigang constituency, which will go to the polls on Thursday. The Sikkim CID arrested 2 Nigerians for duping a Sikkim resident of Rs 82 lakh in 2019. The duo was arrested from Greater Noida in Uttar Pradesh on March 26 last. They were flown from Delhi to Bagdogra, aided by the India Reserve Battalion in Delhi and the Central Industrial Security Force CISF in Siliguri, West Bengal. The Sikkim CID received the case in 2019. It was led by the Additional Superintendent of Police CID Rinzing Chopel Rai and Police Inspector Bikash Rai. In a bid to prevent incidents of fire on trains, Indian Railways has decided to stop passengers from using mobile charging stations on board trains between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m., a media report said. The Western Railway has already implemented the idea by cutting off supply to these charging ports between this period since March 16. According to reports, Southern Railway CPRO B. Guganesan informed that these instructions are not new but a reiteration of earlier orders of the Railway Board.